Sup, y'all? Alright, so we got the banner up. Alright, so here is Happy Mommy. Attack Res Unity, Attack Res Near Trace, Ever Living Dream. Alright, obviously this is going to be the goal here, so we're going to go ahead and farm out the story first, and then we're going to hop in and try to summon her. Alright, we have Forging Bonds as well. Okay, so we're going to have to farm out the tickets too. Alright, let's go ahead and collect these login bonuses. Oh, by the way, just to make our endeavors here go a little bit faster, and also because I had a couple of sparks ready, I did certain things. So we're going to be able to go ahead and pop the Fey Pass spark on both of the summer banners. So we're going to be able to do 2 sparks here. And we're going to go ahead and save that for when we start summoning. Alright, real quick, let's just go ahead and get all of this stuff out of the way. Alright, let's go ahead and gather up all these crops. Let me know in the chat if you guys are already summoning for Best Mommy. Alright, we got Mari Cephia with a, what is that, a dab emoji? And now Bodix says, back again for another fantastic Rally Luck stream. Yep. Hopefully. I mean, the luck hasn't really been the best lately, but I'm hopeful, as always. Alright, I guess we'll go ahead and do the story. Let's just see what's going on here with Embla and Veronica and company. Alright, let me also choose a team that can do the missions. So I think the missions are just have a sword, an axe, and a lance unit. Alright, yeah, pretty much. Okay. Alright, we got Rajat Sharma saying, Thick Mama Emblem, let's go. Nath saying, hello, guys and gals. Sup, Nath? Glad y'all could make it on such a crappy time. I mean, doing these at reset, like, a lot of people just go in at reset and try to summon, get the new unit. So that's why I like doing these streams at reset, so at least while you're summoning, you got something to listen to. Okay, this team here should be fine. Let's go ahead and play the story and just get these orbs. Alright, so there's everyone's favorite Batwoman. And now you will be my vessel. Bruno. Gah. Okay, so I guess Bruno is going to be the first one to get taken over by Embla here. Alright, Alphonse. Zacharias. Is his name Bruno or Zacharias? Like, what is his actual name? It can't be both, right? He has to have one real name. Yeah. Ah. Okay, that's Embla's classic laugh right there. Give up. You cannot possibly hope to resist me. Oh no. This is... I'm at a loss for words. He has been taken by Embla. No mortal could possibly defend against such power. Without the direct aid of Lord Asker himself, this cannot be undone. Okay, so we've already seen what happens when Embla takes over people. As soon as she's done with them, they basically just die. So poor Sissy ended up dying after Embla left her body. So is that going to happen to Bruno as well, or are we going to manage to save him? Asker will not come here. He cannot come here. This realm is under my control. Asker stepping foot here would only end with him sinking, mired, drowning in the dark. He knows better. Is that so? I mean, judging by that trailer, he just popped in like he was Jesus or something with all the light shining down. He is pathetic. He cares nothing for you. He will abandon you here. He already has. I must object and request you retract those slanderous claims. Lord Asker is very caring. He granted his power to the mortals for the sake of maintaining peace. And... So cry out to him. Plead for him to come here, to die for you. That I... Kill Asker. I will kill Asker. Zacharias. Okay, so... I thought it was going to be Veronica that was going to get taken over, because we saw in the trailer there was a sprite of Veronica with, like, blackened eyes. Her eyes were darkened. So I thought it was going to be Veronica getting taken over here. Prince Alphonse, stop. If you fight him, he may... We have to stop him without killing him. That is our only option. Nevertheless... Now Ebotic says Veronica only calls him Bruno. Pretty sure Zacharias is his alias. Or no, Bruno is the alias, according to Nath. Alright guys, come on. Which one is it? Is it Bruno or is it Zacharias? What is this guy's actual name? Oh, he has a new weapon here. What is this? Veiled Valixjalf. -1 special trigger. If his HP is over 25%, he gets all stats of 5. And also, if foe initiates combat, he makes a counterattack before foe's first attack. So he's got -1 special trigger, Vantage, and all stats of 5. That seems very obviously like preparation to make him a summonable unit. So what, are we going to be able to actually summon Bruno? I know a lot of people have been waiting on that. Alright, let's just get things started by... Hold on, I want to make sure that I can take multiple actions with Sigurd here. Okay, let's go ahead and start by getting rid of Kamui. Let me turn the animations on real quick so we can enjoy the sprites for the new units. Alright, Nolan says, I'm convinced that Embla and Asker are past couples. Oh, that'd be an interesting twist. Kind of like the Book of Life, where... oh man, I can't even remember the names of the two, like, gods. The god of life and the god of death, they were, like, in love in the past. And then they got into an argument, and that's, like, the whole cause of the entire movie. Alright, let's see if we can just repo all of my guys out of the way. And then next turn, we'll try to fight these guys. Alright, Lindius says, almost forgot about the stream. What's up, Tacho in chat? What's up, Lindius? Glad you could make it. Nolan says, Fallen Bruno next year. Maybe. They usually wait a little bit, right? So, we saw with Hell and Fallen Gustav, who should have came out during Book 3, but he ended up coming out not too long ago. For some reason, they like to wait a little bit on some of the characters from the books before they release them. So, who knows when we'll get Fallen Bruno, but it does seem like them giving him a new weapon is like preparation to release him. Alright, now Ebotic says, in Valixjalf, the J makes more of a soft Y sound. So more like saying Valixjalf. Okay. That's a little bit of Norse reading for everybody. Not done yet. Asker must die. I will not stop. Not until this body lies in ruin. Or Asker does. Embla's grip on him is getting stronger. If that's true... Yes. What are you thinking over there? Let me guess. Thinking of running away? You hope to buy yourself time to find a way to defeat me, I imagine. As I said before, give up. You have no way forward. All paths lie dark before you. Your choice, fight or die. Dude, Embla is so mean. Why is Embla this mean? Embla. Asker must die. So what is this, like Kill Bill? But he will not come to save you. And when he does not, you will grow to hate him. You will. No. Oh, wait, is Asker actually... Oh, I think it is Asker. Yep, there he is. Okay. So Asker actually showed up. Gah. Embla's spirit has left my brother. Unthinkable. You actually came, Asker, to die in the dark, knowing full well how false you are, appearing here, now. I will not allow mortals to suffer such calamity, Embla. Fine. I will simply leave you here to dissolve into the darkness. You will be dead soon enough. I will be sure to be here to watch as the darkness saps the last of your strength from you. So what, just being here is enough to kill him? Like, in this realm, he has, like, no power or something? Zacharias, are you alright? Forgive me. Embla is gone now. She is not likely to return for some time. However, I must also go. As she said, I can be here only briefly. I am not at my full strength, here in this darkness. Lord Asker, I owe you a sincere apology. I failed you. I have caused you nothing but trouble. Truly... Do not worry, Ash. You did good. I am proud of you. And you all must be the children who inherited my blood. Yes, Lord Asker. I am so happy to finally meet you. I am pleased to be looking on your faces now. Yes, I see the resemblance to Lif. Wait, how does he know Lif? Lif was your ancestor, of course? Or did you know that already? Wait, is he talking about the Lif that we know or a different Lif? You look to me now like he did on the first day we met. I was napping in a field when... I beg your pardon, Lord Asker. Though it may be presumptuous of me to say so, there are more... Yes, I'm sorry, Ash, you are right. It has been such a long time since I spoke with mortals, I forgot myself. Lord Asker is not quite as I imagined he would be. He's just a friendly dude, I like him. But he's nice and friendly, at least. We will talk as we move. Follow me. To counter Embla, Asker is needed. I will show you my realm, my home, and we will regroup there. Oh, so we're actually going to Asker? Okay. I mean, this is what this whole game has been leading up to, right? Ever since Book 1, we've known about Asker, and now we're finally about to go there. My name's Est. I'm the youngest of 3. Do you know Palla and Catria? Yes, I do know Palla and Catria. Alright, shouldn't be too much to worry about here. I don't see any, like, antics that could possibly mess with us. Alright, we'll go ahead and end the turn like this. Alright, Nolan says, damn, if only Embla wasn't a hot mama, she will be worse than hell. Yeah, I mean, we can all forgive Embla and her misdoings because she is a very pretty bat lady, right? She's got that Castlevania look to her, which is right up my alley. Alright, Online Nerd says Lif was the first ruler. Okay, so there was a guy named Lif, right? He was the original ruler of Asker. So then what about the Lif from Book 3? Like the zombie Alphonse. What about that guy? Because that's who I was thinking. When he said Lif, that was the first thing that popped to my mind. Alright, Nath says, Lif was the first king of Asker. Edgy Alphonse just borrowed the name. Okay. Alright, I guess that makes a little bit of sense. Alright, so here comes Celica now. The strength to protect others, wielded with love. That is how you save the world. Alright, good girl Celica over here. Oh, very interesting. She has Life and Death 4 on this map, although... Was that actually her A skill from the banner? I don't think it was. Or maybe, I don't know. I wasn't paying enough attention. Alright, Bow Fighter, Sword Fighter, Green Thief, Blue Flyer, okay. We're just gonna try to run and gun them next turn. She's giving them null follow-up, though, so... Sigurd's... Oh, wow, look at that. Sigurd can still double this guy. That's crazy. Oh, wow, she has her miracle effect activating here. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that. She has null follow-up and miracles, so you can't really... just, like, bully her with a slow unit that has guaranteed follow-ups. Wow, I probably should have thought about that a little bit more. Alright, let's see here. I'll try to get rid of as many of these guys as I can. And then we'll... I think there's going to be one unit left at the end of this. Because I'm not going to be able to kill all of them, right? So, who would be the least threatening unit to leave alive here? Maybe this Blue Flyer? Or no, maybe the Dagger guy. Yeah, probably the Dagger guy. Or is he going to one-shot Dorothy? Nah, I think we can leave that guy alive, so we'll try to. And just get rid of all the rest of them. Alright, Neo Phantom says, she wasn't thick enough to hold your attention. Yeah, I guess Celica ain't really the thickest of the thick baddies, but I still like Celica. Celica was a very cool character to me from Echoes. She also has a very nice fashion sense, I think. Out of all the female lords, I think Celica's probably the best dressed. So there is that much. Alright, Liam Patterson, what's up, my man? I bullied her with my OG Alincia, so it was fine. These maps were not very bike-proof, so that also helped. Yeah, I guess brave attacking is one way to get rid of her. You are a descendant from Embla's line, then. You have been granted the power of her blood. Granted? Yes, my ancestors must have asked her to bestow her power on them. I, however, have only ever found this power to be a curse. One that I never asked for. I see. Of course, I understand you must carry a tremendous burden. Though I have heard your ancestor Thrasir was blessed with wisdom, strength, and kindness all. Okay, so I guess Thrasir was the original ruler of Embla, right? Instead of the jelly, the jello waifu that we know. Would you be so kind as to remove your mask so I might look upon your true face? Oh, is he going to take his mask off? I see no reason why not, but may I ask what it is you believe you will see looking at my face? Just as I hope to learn more about the people of Asker, so too do I hope to understand those of Embla. I would not ask you to do so against your will, but I would appreciate it. Okay, guys, we're about to see Bruno's real face. What has this been, like 5 years in the making? Alright, I no longer have any cause to hide my identity. You know what this reminds me of? You guys remember that episode of SpongeBob where Squidward's like trying to imagine Squilliam in his underwear, and he's like, "Oh no, he's hot." Like that's what I feel when he took his mask off. Is like that's the kind of vibe they were alluding to with this. Will this do? He kind of looks a little bit like Xander almost. Like his face looks very similar to Xander's. Zacharias, it's been so long since we've seen you without a mask on. I have always been the same person, even masked. True, but it's different now. It feels like a reunion. Like a return to the old days of the Order of Heroes. Now the Order has both you and Tacho with us. I feel ready for anything that may come our way. The Order is finally back together. Nothing can stop us. It does feel that way. If only matters were so simple. Thank you, Zacharias. Your mask off, I can see it. Your resemblance to your ancestor is strong. I am glad to have this chance to meet you all. Okay, so, I mean, Zacharias, it's nice to actually get some Bruno stuff. Because they just introduced him, and they haven't really done anything with Bruno in a while. So, like, this book has been a long time coming. Just getting more info on Asker and Embla, and actually seeing the characters from the first book that started it all actually do stuff. Alright, here's Elm now. Asker was actually fool enough to enter an area under the shadow of Lady Embla's command. He's no better than that retainer of his. No need to draw this out. I'll finish this myself while Lady Embla rests. Okay, so now we have Professor Elm over here. Oh, dude, they gave him new skills. He has Sturdy Impact. He has 80 Near Trace. Okay. And then he's surrounded by bats over there. And there's Atlas. Alright, so what we're going to do here, we're going to just go ahead and get rid of Atlas. Yo, Sebastian, what's up? Already sparked for Ymir? I don't know what's the saddest thing, the fact that in 40 summons there were only 2 green orbs. Oh, that's a big rip. or the fact that the only 5 stars I found were 2 SOVs and a Kamui. Sorry if it's off topic. Nah, man, I mean, we're about to summon. We're basically just here farming out the story orbs, and then we're gonna get to the summons. Nick says, is Ymir worth the spark? I would say so, yeah, for sure. Ymir is pretty stupid. Like, Drive Miracle, if you had told me during the first year that Drive Miracle would be a thing, I would have probably laughed at you. It's such an unbalanced ability, in my opinion. Because, like, just... You look at damage reduction... A lot of people consider damage reduction to be the biggest mistake that Faye ever made. Because, like, it takes your glass cannon units and just lets them live even longer. But Miracle is just straight up cheating. It's not damage reduction. It's just a guaranteed survival against any attack. Tell me that's not cheat. He passed this little test. But there will be more to come. Alright, so we took care of Elm there. I wonder what they're going to do with Elm. He'll probably be one of the mythic heroes released at the end of the book. They've done this twice now, where they release a mythic hero and the final boss character on the same banner. Like, right at the end of the book. So maybe we'll get Embla and Elm right after this book finishes on the same banner. Follow me, and I will open the gate to my realm. The realm of the divine Lord Asker. What is it like there? It would be best for you to simply see it for yourself. I would not want to spoil the surprise of a new realm. Visiting new worlds is a joy, after all, and so much of that joy lies in the act of discovery. Lord Asker, I must ask you a question of dire import. How can we stop Embla? What do we need? Of course, it is only natural for you to want these answers, and as soon as possible. But without first traveling with me to my realm, it is likely to be difficult for you to understand. But I will tell you what I can. The power you seek is what? Time is short. Not as short as you are, Veronica. The power to defeat Embla? Explain. Correct. You will need to gather that power. What is it? Tell us now. Alphonse said he wanted to know, so tell it. Why is she acting like that? Princess Veronica? Wait, you... Veronica isn't like... Just who are you exactly? That ain't Veronica. Embla may have used many a mortal as her puppet, but she has never mastered the art of imitating them. It is not so easy, is it, Embla? Be difficult then, if you must. Alright, so this is the chapter I was talking about from the trailer, where we saw the fallen Veronica, if you will. What are you planning, Asker? What is it you think you can do? I will tell you, if you vow to leave these mortals in peace and stop your meddling. You hypocrite! Such falseness. Your only way out is death. Alright, so there is fallen Veronica. They did nothing to her weapon. Unlike Bruno, they gave his weapon a glow-up. Her weapon is just the exact same thing as it's always been. It's basically just a tome with... What is it? Panic smoke, I believe? Not really that big of a deal. They gave her better passives, though. Alright, Max Power says, was it just me, or were the Grand Conquests this time very miserable? I don't remember. I do remember the maps were really awkward. Like, all of the maps in the new GC were just all defense tiles. So, it was pretty weird. But it wasn't necessarily harder, I didn't think. Copyright says, no wonder Ash seems always so flustered all the time, serving such a daddy cow lord. Alright, the elephant says, bro, why won't they just show Embla's bat form? That's the question, though. Are they actually bats? Because I thought they were supposed to be dragons. Like Embla and Asker, aren't they dragons? So are they really a cow and a bat? Or are they like some kind of dragon thing? I'm pretty hopeful. After seeing what they did for Ymir, I really like the way her dragon looks. I'm just hoping that they do the same thing with these ones over here. Okay, they started moving in. I thought they were going to give me, like, a turn to, like, come at them myself, but here they are. Alright, so this is the weakness of Miracle. If you can attack twice, you pretty much get the KO. So, brave attacking units, like on that summer banner, are probably what they want you to use to deal with Ymir. At least until we get a passive that nullifies brave attacks. But for now, this is what you should do. Alright, Sigurd overextended a little bit. Oh man, this is kind of awkward. Ideally, what I want to do is have Dorothea dance somebody and then use her duo skill on Sigurd. But there's not really a position where I'm going to be able to do that from. I think I'm probably just going to have to leave one person alive here. Oh wow, S does a lot of damage. Huh. How far do you move? Okay, so if I attack here, I can use Canto Rem. And then we'll be able to dance right there. Atlas out here just causing some serious trouble. I think Eliwood should be able to survive him. We have damage reduction. We have all stats up 10. There's no way he can just kill Eliwood, right? Alright, there we go. Alright, Dragon King 116, what's up? Well, Veronica Tome the first time got an update when Halloween Henry weapon drops. But it's really strange her weapon didn't get an upgrade for a second time alongside her brother. Yeah, that's what I think too. Like, it seems pretty obvious to me they're preparing Bruno for release by updating his weapon. So maybe they're not going to release Veronica yet. I guess Veronica's more of a main character in the story, so maybe now wouldn't be the best time. But then again, like, what's the holdup? Why haven't we gotten Veronica yet? Urgh. This body still has some fight left within it. Asker, I feel it, you know? The dark has infiltrated your being. You are growing weak. You have not even the strength you would need to remove me from this child's body. You are running out of time. Is he gonna die? There's no way Asker is gonna die. The gate is open. Ah. Come this way before Embla can follow us through the gate. But what about Princess Veronica? It would be my preference to be delicate and considerate of your feelings given the circumstance. And I deeply regret having to say this, but Veronica is not our priority at the moment, Princess Sharena. The fact of the... We must hurry. That's the first time she's ever just spat out what she was trying to say. Forgive me, Veronica. I will come back for you, I promise. We will be back, and we'll have the divine might of Asker behind us. Such frailness. So small, so weak. I cannot kill Asker in this body. I will awaken the power of my blood in you, child. Wait a second. Blood within this vessel stir. Is she making Veronica ascend? Wasn't this what happened to Lake Jarn and Fjorm? Now receive my power. Ah! Yo! Hello! Ascended Veronica? Is this Ascended Veronica? I kind of like her design there. Wow, okay. I wasn't expecting that to happen. It is done. Now I will take control of your body, and Asker and all the others will die at your hand. Or maybe I'll force your friends to kill you. That may be entertaining. Brother. Okay, well that was not the ending I was expecting to that chapter. So, let me get this straight. They remixed, or not remixed, but they updated Bruno's weapon. Making it look like they're going to release him. And then Veronica's weapon remains the exact same. But then they made her Ascended Veronica. So, like, what in the world is going on here? Are we getting these people or not? Alright, let me bust out some auto battle team that we can just quickly get these wins with. Let's see here. I guess this team here, the armor team. Alright, Copyright Breaker, yo, what's up? Hey, Tacho, how you doing? Managed to catch your stream despite my lack of sleep and hangover. Oh, that sucks, man. Hopefully you feel better in the morning. Alright, the elephant says, okay, well, this confirms Ascended Alphonse definitely happening. Oh, yeah, that's true. We're going to Asker, right? So maybe Asker is going to bless Alphonse and have him ascend. Low-key, though, I'd kind of rather they do it to Sharena. Ascended Sharena, because... Come on, like, Alphonse gets all the love. What about Sharena? It's like she doesn't even exist. They gotta do something for her. Alright, Kana23 says, guys, I just got my first golden throne as a free-to-play player. Oh, congrats. That's gotta be exciting. I remember the first time I made it into... What was it? Like, way back in the day, I think tier 21 was the highest you could get in Aether Raids. And I made it there, like, the first time people were getting there, that's when I made it. Because there was this one season where one guy made it, and that was it. And then, like, the season right after that where You had to be like crazy good to actually make it. That's when I made it. And to this day, that's still my favorite accomplishment in Fae. Neo Phantom says, may the Tacho bless all of our summons. Hopefully. I mean, that's the point of these streams, is to give everybody some rally luck while they're summoning and I'm doing the story. Grandosco says, real curveball, Ascended Anna. Okay, that'd be something. I don't think Anna has anything to do with Asker, though. She doesn't have, like, Asker's blood in her. She's just the commander of the army. I might as well turn the animations off, right? Because we're just auto-battling here. Just save us a little bit of time. And then we'll hop in and we'll do the... whatchamacallit, the forging bonds and get the tickets. Alright, Lindia says, my luck was so bad lately, so hopefully it turns around when I summon soon. Yeah, my luck, you and me both, man. My luck has been awful lately. But hoping to turn that around. Today would be a nice day to get some good luck. Alright, Neo Phantom says, greatest curveball, Ascended Summoner. That's probably gonna happen. How would that work, though? We don't even have ourselves as a usable unit. Well, I guess we do in Mjolnir Strike, but, like, for regular game modes, we don't have a summoner to use. You guys think they would do that? Like, make an Ascended Summoner? So we can, like, summon for ourselves? That seems oddly meta. Alright, Mizutsune, what's up? What's up, Tacho? Did my summons, full circles to spark. Managed to get Est and Celica and had to spark Ymir. Greens be absent AF when you want them. Yeah, pretty much. We all know what it's like trying to snipe green. They only show up when you don't want green. Kana says they would love Ascended Sharena. So would I. I was really thinking Book 4 was going to be the book where Sharena did stuff. Because they were playing her up a little bit. They had the official artwork where Peony was talking to Sharena, and it almost looked like Book 4 was supposed to be Sharena's book. And then it just turned out to not be. So, I don't know, man. I feel like they need to do something for her. Sooner rather than later. Return to Fodlin Shiku says, Ascended Summoner, 2 guns. we're dual wielding guns. Alright, now Ebotic says, nah, for Anna, it's going to be the duo Anna, where it's a team up of all her versions, or she summons her other versions like Gatekeeper. That would be interesting. Like, maybe not a duo, but it would probably be a harmonic Anna, right? Because, like, all her other forms are from different games. So they'll probably pick one Anna to be the base Anna. Not sure which one that would be. And then they'd consider it a harmonized hero with, like, the other Annas from the other games. That would be a very interesting unit. Like, Anna with Anna. I wonder how they would handle that. But Fedison would be dropping the credit card on that. We know that much. Alright, so story's taken care of. Let's go ahead and gather all these rewards. Oh, let me get this too while we're at it. How many of you guys even do this anymore? They need to add some better rewards to this thing already. They haven't updated this in years. Yeah, we used to be able to get orbs from this. Not anymore. Alright, what else can we do to get some orbs before we summon? I guess we'll get the rewards from here. Alright, and then Forging Bonds. I'm going to skip the story. I'll come back and read it later. But I have the Fey Pass now, so we can actually use the auto battle feature. Should probably use a different team to auto this, though. Let me just grab some recent units. Oh, yeah, by the way, I did manage to summon the Thick Mamas, but it was on the 40th summon. Of course, right? Like, right before the Spark is when I had to get them. But I did end up getting the Fey Pass anyway, so we're going to be able to Spark on that banner. Alright, let's grab Veronica. Let's definitely take Thea. Thea's crazy. And then we need one more. Who should we go for? Maybe Idun. Yeah, I guess we can go for Idun. Let's just give these guys some skills and auto battle this real quick. Get the tickets, and then we'll go for the summons. Alright, Dragon King says, I'm disappointed you can't change the background of the My Summoner unit. Oh, hold on. Let's see here. Alright, so this is the new, like, thing that you can do, right? So you can change the backgrounds to change all scenes. Change background scene for all of your heroes. Or just, like, do it one by one, I guess. Unfortunately, I only have the default one and the one that they just gave us today. Change same scenes. What does this mean? Heroes with the same scene. Nah, I guess it doesn't matter. We'll go for the library now. The library is pretty cool looking. Or I guess it's not really a library. It's more like a study. Either way, it does look a lot better than the other one. the boring, like, barrack-looking one. If any of you guys bought the pack to get the 2 other backgrounds that they had, let me know if they look any good. I want to see some pictures of those first before I decide whether or not I want to get them. Alright, Neo Phantom. Oof. Tacho has forsaken me. 30 summons and only 5-star was a pity breaker nils. Why, Tacho? Why? I didn't cast Rally Luck Plus, my man. Y'all are summoning before I even get the chance to. Flown the Angel Trainee. Are there any other scenes out? I don't think so. I think it's only the 2 from the new Orb Pack and the one that they gave everybody for free. They need to do more of those. So those look pretty good. It's a nice idea. Like, I always like it when they do different stuff like this. Like, not necessarily something to do with the game, but aesthetic changes that are just really nice. Wow, I forgot how much faster this goes when you have auto start. Goodness, this is like saving minutes. And we've only done like a couple of fights here. Brian Tran says, I mean, we've been looking at the other one for years. that probably makes it worse, right? That's the reason why it doesn't look as good. Because we've just been looking at it for so long. We need more of these backgrounds for free. I agree, Lindius. Each month, new backgrounds. That'd be a good idea. What they need to do, though, is like make them acquirable through missions. Or maybe make a new mode where we can play to win stuff like that. That would be a pretty cool thing for a co-op mode, right? Like, have the co-op mode give out rewards like that. So give us more backgrounds for our characters and more castle backgrounds for us to use. I think that would be a good way to set up some rewards for the co-op mode. If they ever do co-op. Kana says, is Thea good now? Do I have to dust her off? You must have missed it when she got refined. Thea went from a nobody to like the best free-to-play merge project. It's actually kind of gross how good they made her. Alex Wong says, no, it is confirmed that you can buy new backgrounds each month. Okay, well, those are paid, though. I'm talking about, like, some free-to-play ones. They gotta throw us a bone here. Not everyone is a whale. Alright, Galetta? I think that's how you say that. I also got the thick mamas on my 40th summon before the spark. Yeah, that's a big rip. I kept telling myself, okay, I'll just go until I get a copy of them. And if I get them before the spark, I'm not going to buy the Fay Pass. And of course, I had to get them on exactly summon number 40, right? So it's like the game is telling me to buy the Fay Pass. Unlimited power. Hey, Tacho, how's it going? I just got my copy of Ymir plus res minus defense and on like my first ticket. Oh, that's pretty good. I'm hoping to get some luck like that tonight. We'll see. All right, Alex says, oh, the library one is at night if you use it in the supported unit. That is subliminal messaging. What are you doing with your S-ranked unit in the library at night? Kind of sus, if you ask me. I was getting kind of tired of the S-rank one, though. The wedding background doesn't really look that good to me when you S-rank your units. So, being able to change that, I think, is nice. I wonder what the beach ones look like, though. I haven't seen them yet. All I've seen is the sprite from the shop, though. Hopefully those look pretty good, especially since they're paid for. Now Ebotic says, we're reading. If you know what I mean. Cue Lenny face right there. Unlimited Power says, I wanted to ask, as someone who's a fan of Castlevania, what do you think of the Netflix Castlevania show? I personally love that show, and I'm excited about the new one they announced. Okay, well, here's the thing. I've only seen the first season, and, like, right as it was getting really good is when they ended the first season. So, as soon as they meet Alucard, who's probably my second favorite Castlevania character. He was my favorite, and then Aria of Sorrow came out, and I liked Soma more. But right as they met Alucard at the end of the first season, that's when it ended. So like, I don't really know if I want to say I liked it a lot or I liked it a little bit, but from what I saw, it was okay. It was certainly not the best, but not the worst. And I was kind of disappointed. I was left, like, feeling like I wanted more out of it. But I'm sure the other seasons probably give you exactly that, so I'm going to have to watch the rest of it at some point. Flown asks, how much do they cost? I think it's $9. That's US, by the way. If you're trying to get the new backgrounds. Alex says, it looks good indeed, but my supported units have big art, so the background is almost fully covered. Oh yeah, that's true too. If you're using it on duos and harmonic heroes, you're probably not going to see all of it. Copyright says, I don't like what we need to pay for the background. I hope they give away more. Yeah, that was last time when they did the... What was it? It was like a pirate ship or something. Like some kind of boat background. And it gave you 5 times SP. I thought that was really weird. Like, why would they try to sell us a castle background? Because that's something we've been asking for years, right? Like, just give us more castle backgrounds so we can customize. And of all things, that's what they decided to monetize. I don't know. It just felt really weird to me. Instead of making it a mission that we could, like, maybe play a map and earn it, it's like, no, we want your money. It's not good enough that we're summoning for units. We also have to wail to do the aesthetic changes in Fae. Alright, Nolan says, I wonder if Insys employees get everything for free. If so, where to apply? Nah, man, you don't want to work for them. That's like signing your soul away to the devil. Dark Link 42nd. Or the Fallen units too. That dark aura is screen filling. Yeah, that too. Alright, we got everybody's tickets except for Kamui. This is going to be one of those days, right? This guy is going to be another one of those Kent situations. He's going to be holding us hostage. Brian says Brave Micaiah covers legit everything. I mean, she ain't covering herself much. She's covering everything else but her. Unlimited Power says, you definitely need to finish it because the other seasons are phenomenal. Some of the best of any show I've seen. Oh, that definitely gets me hopeful. I heard the next one is going to be with Richter, right? I think the next season or the next... whatever it's going to be, the next show. Because the one that they did here was focusing on Castlevania 3. So we had Trevor, we had Sypha, and Alucard. And I think Grant as well, right? So Grant... those were the 4 playable characters in Castlevania 3. And then I think the next one is going to be featuring Richter, who is my favorite Belmont. I love Richter so much. He's so badass. He's got like the headband on and he knows Kung Fu. That's my type of character right there. Let me know in chat, who's your favorite Belmont? Those of you Castlevania fans out there. Which Belmont do you like the most? Unlimited Power says next season is with Richter, yeah. Alright, well, Richter, not only is he my favorite Belmont, but I think out of all like the classic style Castlevania games, I think Dracula X is probably my favorite. it felt like it had the best music to me. The music is so good in Dracula X. Be gone. You don't belong in this world, monster. Nah, you got it wrong there. It's die, monster. You don't belong in this world. I've played Symphony so many times. I can quote that game verbatim. Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. I forget what Dracula says right after that, but then he starts talking like, it is not by my hand that I am once again given flesh. Oh man, I haven't played it recently, so off top I can't remember every line, but Dracula and Richter have like one of the funniest video game dialogue sequences ever, right at the start of Symphony. It's so good. Alright, Kang says just Belmont. I've never known how to say his name. Is it Just or is it Justa? Because I think in the game, there's like one cutscene where Maxim calls him Justa. Or something like that. And you can hear it in very lame, bit-crushed Game Boy Advanced audio. So you can't even tell what he's actually saying. But yeah, he's pretty cool. Harmony of Dissonance is a pretty underrated game, honestly. Grandosco says, yeah, it was not by my hand that I am once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute. Oh man, I love that cutscene. Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves. Perhaps the same could be said of all religions. Oh my god, I love that line. That line. He had to bring religion into it. Dracula, man, what a funny guy. Octavio says, hey bro, do you know if Ascended Fiorm can survive against Vikram if she has Ymir by her side? Yeah, probably. I mean, anything can survive Vikram if they have Ymir by their side. You need null follow-up too, though, because Krom is going to hit you twice. So you want to make sure he's only hitting you once. But basically, any unit with null follow-up with Ymir is going to survive practically anything. Alright, Chiku says, do I dare waste my spark for Floret or Est? I would say probably go for the Floret. Celica's not a bad unit either, so it's not like you're just getting the Floret. Whereas, while Est is pretty good, I don't really think she's a necessity. Unless she's your favorite character, then for sure, you definitely want to get her. Now he Bodic. But enough talk. Have at you. Even though she's not a Belmont, I really like playing Shanoa in Order of Ecclesia. Oh, dude, Shanoa is probably my favorite female video game character ever. Shanoa is so rad. I love Shanoa. That's how you do a female character right. Like, just make her the most badass woman ever. Alright, Kang says Juice Belmont is actually the best Belmont. Look it up. So says you, right, Kang? I do like that he has unlimited dashes, though. That's one of the cool things about that game. Harmony of Dissonance. You can use the forward dash and the back dash basically unlimited times. Whereas in the other games, there's not really like a cooldown, but it has end lag after you do it. But it doesn't in Harmony of Dissonance, so you can just keep on dashing through the whole map. It looks really cool. Alright, Lindia says, I hope I don't get cucked by Celica. I just don't need a Floret at the moment. Alright, that's heresy right there, because he can always use more Florets. It's the most limited currency in the game, so more is definitely good. Alright, Chiku says, it's between wanting to complete the Valentia set of sisters and a Floret. Yeah, I would say probably just go for the Floret, unless you really, really like Est, which isn't entirely unthinkable, because Est is a very cute baby sis. Kang says he can fly in speedruns, yeah. He's pretty quick, but certainly Soma takes the cake. When it comes to speedruns, Soma, like, if you watch any speedruns from Harmony of Despair, that was the very last Igavania game that they ever made. It was almost like a gacha game, kind of. Like the formula where you run in, do maps, and like grind forever, and you hope to get random drops. It kind of had like a gacha formula to it, almost. But, yeah, dude, Soma was so broken in that game. He could like make his own shortcuts. Now Ebotic says, speaking of Dracula, if you have never watched it, you should watch Dracula vs. Ganondorf Death Battle. I have watched it. I sometimes forget just how powerful Dracula actually is. It's more so that people overrate Ganondorf, I think. Dracula is definitely really strong, but like, what has Ganondorf ever done? I don't really remember. I haven't played every Zelda game, but from the ones that I have played, it never really feels like Ganondorf is that big of a threat. Like, what exactly does he do? He just plunges the world into darkness. That's his power. That's all he does. And it wasn't even him that did that. It was Demise from Skyward Sword that did that. Actual Ganondorf, I've never really seen him do anything too crazy. Unlimited Power says Dracula is genuinely really cool. Yeah, he is. He looks awesome. He's a vampire. He talks in riddles. I like the way that he talks, especially in Symphony of the Night. And he has Death as his, like, right-hand man. Ganondorf doesn't have Death as his right-hand man. Who is Ganondorf's accomplice? Like, who would be the Death? Like, the Death to Ganondorf's Dracula? Who would that be? Girahim? Although he was only in one game. Probably Girahim, I guess, because Girahim served Demise. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. We got 90 orbs, we finished grinding up all of the tickets. So we're just about getting ready to summon here. I'm not actually going to be able to get to the Spark, but we're going to do full circles. And we'll cover as many as I can, and then we're also going to go ahead and Spark on Summer Banner 1 and 2. So we're going to call it there for now. I'm going to come back in like maybe 5 minutes, and we're going to start summoning, so I'll see you guys then. Thanks to everyone for stopping by and hanging out while we read the story and had a little bit of fun. But this is your boy Tacho here, signing out. And stick around, don't go anywhere, because we will be right back for some summons.